D-Lo for boxing. Alright, so I'm gonna make this one real quick and I'm gonna move on. I don't do a whole lot of talking about music on this channel at all. But I've always been into music, you know. I'm really a big fan of hip-hop, jazz music, you know, even some classical, just different genres like R&B. But I'm also more in tune with the older generations of hip-hop. So, like, I listen primarily to hip-hop artists from who probably came out pre-2010 on back, you know, and most of them were out in the 90s, you know, or maybe early 2000s. But that being said, I've never been a fan of the whole mumble rap music movement, and really never liked much of that sound. And some of those artists I do understand have some really, you know, good hits out, and some of them are very talented, and you know, they're all making it and doing their thing, and I'm not knocking them. It's just not my flavor. But the one thing I will say that makes me most upset when I think about most of the music I hear today, it turned me off so much to the current music that was out there that I, you know what I'm saying, I missed out on opportunities to really enjoy and appreciate an artist such as Mo3 while he was still here with us. And you know, I guess that's my fault for not really keeping my ear to the scene and really paying attention to what's out there. But you know, I just want to say that I've been listening to this dude's music a lot more frequently over the last month and a half. You know, I was watching something with Boosie on it, and they showed a feature of a video they done together, and that's what got my attention to really start listening to it, because I really just wasn't really, you know, checking for it. And you know what I'm saying, and you know, it even talk about a guy like Nipsey Hussle. You know, I really wasn't really on his music either, because of, like I said, most of the music of today in terms of rap kind of just turns me off. So I really, you know what I'm saying, really missed out on, you know, listening to some really good artists while they were still putting out music and still here to be appreciated. So, you know, with that said, I just, you know, I want to just give my respect to those two guys as artists, and there are many others, but, you know, really, I really just wanted to just speak on Mo3, but I thought about Nipsey in the middle of saying this, because I've really been enjoying his music too since his passing, and it's a shame that I didn't really catch on to it while he was here, you know. And it's a bigger shame that these guys aren't here with us due to gun violence, you know, which is even a bigger issue than the fact that I missed out on hearing their music while they were still here. The bigger issue is that they're not still here due to gun violence, which could have and should have been prevented. And you know, just as people in general, man, we gotta do better. You know, there's people out there losing their lives every day from car accidents, people getting hit. I mean, every time I turn around, I'm getting an update on my app for the local news in my area where somebody's getting hit riding a bike or walking down the street, or somebody was in a fatal accident, somebody got hit by a train. You got all these things. You got people dying from COVID. You got cancer still out there. All kind of stuff taking people out left and right. You know what I'm saying? It's a shame that we can't let each other live and thrive in the world without, you know, want to kill each other for one reason or another. You know, and that's just something that I feel like. Excuse me. Sorry about that. But that's just something that I feel like is like one of the biggest travesties going on, you know, in the world. You know, is that people, you know what I'm saying, people exterminate one another at an alarming rate. Even with everything going on in the world, that should pull us together closer. But, you know, that's all I got. Like I said, I did want to just say much respect to those two artists. And I just want to say, you know, may they rest in peace, and, you know, may their family be uplifted in power and in prayer. And, you know what I'm saying? And I just want to say that I'm really enjoying those guys' music. And I really appreciate the contribution that they made to the hip-hop music scene, or to the music scene overall. That's all I got on the D-Lo 404 Boxing. Like, share, comment, subscribe. I'm out. Peace.